as tier. What's up? Welcome to your Thursday evening physics class. Happy Thursday, everybody. EH says hello. Hopefully you guys didn't waste too many resources on trying to pull her. I did a pull and testing video of her. If you haven't watched it yet, that went out earlier, so make sure you check that out. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit, like kind of off center. That's a little bit better, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's just a cool unit. Wish she had a cooler kit. Maybe we'll talk more about that during the stream. Ooh, that's a lot of Union currency. So Union raid started today. It's on normal mode, so tomorrow will be hard mode. If you haven't done your attacks yet, get in there and do it. Starting a little bit earlier today, just because I was able to start a little early. So I figured I would get that ready. I thought maybe there was going to be some things that I had to do later as well. So I wanted to make some time for that just in case. So it's a little bit unusual. Normally we're starting maybe like 10-15 minutes after 5. This time we're like 10-15 minutes early. Ooh, a lot of people in chat already, or at least a lot of talking in chat. Did I already ping Discord? I think I already pinged Discord. Who do we have? We got Malk, we got Fangor. A lot of Malk and Fangor popping off. Dr. Yiggles, what's up? And hello to the lurkers. Hi crew, evening boys. The late student is finally early. Nice. Malk became a member as a cultured graduate. Thank you so much, Malk, for the continued support, the direct support of the channel. That is awesome. That's got to be a renewed membership. Usually it says like, it doesn't say became a member unless you stopped for a little bit and then renewed. I don't know. But usually like YouTube phrases it differently. But either way, you've been a member multiple times for a long time. I'm pretty sure it hasn't lapsed. Maybe they just changed the way the notification appears for me. But thank you so much. Let's see, Fangor, you feel like the kid that hasn't shown up to school in 6 months. Yeah, it's been a while since you've joined a stream. Fangor always active in the community, but hasn't been in chat for a while. Still around. Blah, blah, blah. Hello, hello. Did I see your flex post earlier? Your polls kind of went insane. I did not see it. Did you pull like a bunch of EH in one poll or something? What happened? What's up, Vic? Welcome to the stream. Apparently he's listening. You know, I wonder how many people just listen to the stream without even watching. Like, I feel like that's a very normal thing to do with like YouTube videos in general. Like, either, you know, you just have your headphones in and put your phone in your pocket, or like you're just listening to it while driving in the car. Or even if you have it on your computer, you're like playing another game or like doing chores while it's just playing in the background. I feel like it's almost more common, or yeah, that's almost more common than people just like sitting down to watch a stream. I feel like that's probably pretty rare, actually. Malx has had to switch debit cards. Oh, okay. I guess that's maybe why it phrased it that way, because you like changed your billing options or whatever. Well, either way, thank you so much, Malk. Appreciate it. What else? You had a 5 times gold multi with 3 EH, 1 Haran, and a Blanc. Wow. All right. Save some luck for the rest of us, man. That's crazy. That is... I don't think I've ever gotten a pull that's that good. Like, I've been playing Nikke since day 1, and I'm pretty sure nothing that insane has happened. Every now and then I see that, though. Like, not, like, just, you know, people posted on, like, Twitter or whatever, or even on my community Discord, like yourself. I'm like, how is this happening? Alright, let me grab some of these sale items. Get some wind. We've almost recovered our code manuals. Still kind of low on water ones, but everything else is reaching that 5k threshold that I try and get to. Yeah, 5 SRs and 1 SSRs and 1 multi is super crazy. And 3 of them being EH is like ridiculous. So at that point, did you just try and get at least another copy to go for max limit break? Or you just quit while you were ahead? I feel like I'd be conflicted. I'm like, dude, I just got 3 of them in one pull. It would bother me to keep her at 2 stars. But then that could be a trap, because then you could do like another 100 pulls and get like no EH, and then you're like, ugh. I got such a good deal, and now I ended up just wasting resources. it's hard to know how that would go, because it could definitely go either way. All right, let's grab these. We have a lot of new stuff going on. So obviously EH is new in Nikke. We have her event. And then we have some new stuff happening in Dragon Traveler too. So we have a brand new banner as well as 3 rerun banners. We'll be doing Dragon Traveler in the second half. But first, let's advise. That was your second multi? Okay. You'll be waiting for when she comes to the wish list. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's probably what a lot of people are doing, to be honest. Like, I was super fortunate to have gotten her in just a few pulls. I think I did it on my second multi, which I am totally happy to spend 2 multis to get EH. If it took me, like, 100 pulls or even like, you know, 60, 70, that would have felt a lot worse. Don't think you're gonna want to save for anniversary? That's fair. I mean, anniversary is like a ways out, but it is good to plan ahead. It is good to plan ahead. Okay. Oh, actually, this will be the first time actually advising EH. Because I'd already done all my advised sessions for the day. If there's something you need, just tell me. From the moment I was reborn, my life stopped being completely mine. In that case, you can help me with something? Making time for yourself sometimes is important too. Once everything is over, then I'll think about it. Right now, I don't think I have the time for that. Fair enough. I had a feeling she was going to like the other response, but still, you know. Try and, you know, give her some sense of perspective. I've actually been, like, reading the story. Because a lot of these smaller events, I tend to skip the story. But I have been reading it for this one. So I did my event runs before stream. So no story spoilers for anybody. You had to pity both collab characters? Oof. That's no fun. Alright, Crown. What's up, Vermouth? Welcome to the stream. Sudden but inevitable. What's up, what's up? Vic says, I've started to hyper-invest into Snow White Innocent Days. I think I saw your post. I don't know, you only have 1 overload. Is that hyper investing? I'm going to say you're behind. I already have her at max core, and I think I have like multiple overloads on her. Just saying. At one point, I had her skills like all level 7 too, I think, but then I reset her at some point because I was like, okay, I don't need to keep all these resources in her. You're expecting a double overspec banner given the recent story chapters? I know what you're saying. But I feel like that would be kind of crazy. Like, I don't want them to steal, like, okay, technically this is a spoiler warning, but everyone should know this. Like, I don't want them to steal Anis's thunder like that, right? The other one, which I won't mention because that one might be a little bit more of a spoiler. I feel like they should wait to give us that one. Like, don't do them at the same time. Like, let Anis be, like, the big thing, you know? People were already expecting her when we got Snow White. And so, I don't know. They need to just let Anis do her thing on her own. You skip through the stages? Okay, okay. Got both collab characters on your first poll? Dude, that's crazy. That's nice. Got Chusato easily. Nice. Takino was a little harder. 8 multis still isn't too bad. Control Alt Dara says, hi, new to Nikke. Is Union Raid good for me to do as a low level in my Union? Yes, you should use your attacks no matter what. You certainly want to help out your Union, even if you're low level. You're more excited for the other one than Anise? Really? Okay, interesting. What's up, Judgment? Welcome to the stream. Viper? Yeah, I guess Viper. Just don't kill them. Yeah, I figured just not saying anything was probably the correct thing to say there. I'm the only Nikke streamer you watch live? Nice. Thanks for choosing my channel. Let's see. Let's talk to Soda. I feel like catching streamers live has got to be a lot based on your schedule, right? Like whenever you're able to watch or listen or whatever. I don't know. It was 50-50 chance. I picked even and it worked, so that's cool. All right. Rupee or volume? I guess I'm going to take volume off the favorites list for now, because I have EH to advise now. So Rupee is my last one. You hope Anise keeps the face she has when she's annoyed? I kind of liked her old face, to be honest. I thought it was better than her new annoyed face, but they're both pretty good. Thanks for the YouTube videos. Yeah, no problem. Glad they're helpful. I'm on when you make dinner. Yeah, I know. Vermouth is always talking about making dinner. And he's like, all right, I gotta go. It's time to eat. The Licorice Recoil got you into Nikke. Love the anime. That's why it reminds you of Gunsmith Cats anime. Gunsmith Cats? Yo, I've never heard of it. But that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I think collabs are what bring people into the game, like, most, you know? So, yeah. Welcome. The Licorice Recoil collab, I think, was actually a pretty decent collab. At least in my opinion. My videos are the only Nikke videos who aren't pure exaggeration every time a new unit comes out. That might be true. That might be true. A lot of people... a lot of people like to hype things up. I guess we'll say that. You like the story for the collab a lot more than you thought? Yeah. Yeah, same. Like, I did not have high expectations, to be honest, but it was pretty good. A Cowboy Bebop collab would be dope. It would be. There's just no chance of that happening. But it would be cool. It would be cool. They tied the story to a character from one of the blah blah side stories, which is really cool. Everyone wants Faye Valentine. Okay, here's the thing though. Like, let's say they actually did a Cowboy Bebop collab, which there hasn't been anything remotely new for Cowboy Bebop in like a million years. So that's not happening. But we'll just say it happens. Who are the 3 units? Like, Faye is an obvious choice. But then who are the other 2 units? I think that's the biggest problem. Ooh, had to sneeze. I think I got muted in time. I love the event stage for this event. It's actually pretty entertaining. All the little things that are happening and getting able to see inside the coffee shop. It's pretty cool. You're praying for Code Geass? I don't know much about it, but I can tell you that probably has a better chance than Cowboy Bebop. Faye can carry solo. Because there aren't a lot of characters in Cowboy Bebop. Because it's very episodic. Like, it's basically just like 3 characters and a couple of really minor side characters. But like a lot of people you don't even see past like 1 episode. So there just like aren't a lot of options to make other characters, much less other female characters. Ed is the SR? Okay. Isn't it hard to see the relics in this stage? That's true, yeah. Alright, if it wasn't obvious, we didn't even try on that. Just grab this as quickly as possible. Yeah, there's some maps that will have like little twinkling lights and stuff. Like there was a big thing with Siren's event. Like the whole map was like sparkling with little stuff all over. And so trying to discern whether something was a relic or just part of the map was so hard. There's a one female bounty hunter with the purple dress from the beginning of Cowboy Bebop. To be honest, I don't remember who you're talking about, but okay. Sure, then I guess maybe we have a second character. Were they like literally in 1 episode? Or were they in multiple episodes? Okay, I think we're done here. Or they could do Faye in 3 different outfits and have them each be their own unit. So you get 3 different versions of Faye, and then all collab units come with a free skin and a paid skin. So then we'd end up with 9 different looks for Faye. Is that what you're telling me? And then usually there will be like one of the actual nikkes with like an event themed skin. So then we have like another unit that's cosplaying as Faye. So then we have 10 different versions of Faye. Dude, I remember being a kid. Like, I don't know how old I was. Pretty young. And I bought a New Type magazine. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's like an old, like, Japanese entertainment, electronics kind of news magazine. I don't know. Anyway, and it had Faye Valentine on the cover of her, like, you know, it's like that iconic picture of her, like, wearing the yellow outfit and her, like, laying down on her side. And yeah, I snatched up that magazine. But I was like, I hid it. I was too embarrassed for like my mom to see it. ChatGPT says the most popular girls are Faye, Julia, and Ed. Bro. All right, sure. 10 versions of Faye would still make a ton of money. Probably, honestly. You think the bounty hunter in the purple dress was in 2 episodes? I mean, that makes her as, like, big of a character as, like, 90% of the other characters in the show. So that works, I guess. All right, so we have 2 characters. We need a third. There has to be 3 of them. Somebody, like, do some research. Find a third character for this theoretical Cowboy Bebop collab. Oh, let's open this. Oh, we're getting conflicting information. Now, chat is saying that the purple bounty hunter died in episode 1. Maybe just make it a 2-week collab. 1 SSR and 1 SR. Dude, this is such copium. This is like this has gone beyond copium. What's up, Lone Syndicate? Welcome to the stream. Let's go. I guess let's do the EH event. I just have challenge mode because I already did my story runs. She was a really well-written character. I mean, that's fair. Like, basically the whole show was really well-written. If she used a pistol, it would make her an SMG. Probably. Victoria Terpakste? Terpskadai? Okay, hold up. I think maybe, let's see. Cowboy Bebop. Okay, let's look up this first character. Hold up. Okay, so this is the purple dress bounty hunter that we were talking about. I don't remember this chick at all. Oh, wait, I kind of do remember this, actually. It's been like a long time since I've seen this. Okay, and then who's the other character? Is this a real person? Victoria Thursday? This is our third unit. Bruh. You guys. All right. They should do Data Live. It's possible. It's definitely a big name. This looks like it's going to be pretty cool. I hope it's animated so like the light is like flickering or passing by kind of thing. That's how I envision this being. Cowboy Bebop was kind of a bad fit for Nikke. I mean, you know, aside from the obvious lack of female characters that we've been talking about, it's not a terrible fit. I mean, it's, you know, it's not great, but it's no more random than, like, a lot of them that we've gotten, to be honest. All right, do some rookie arena fights. Welcome to those that just joined. What's up, what's up? Do you know if just buying the body label would get us the SSR we want without pulling? I don't know if it's a waste of gold tickets and find out. Yeah, you can just get it. Ghost in the Shell would have the same problem. Who do you add for the other than the major? Yeah, honestly, that would be a problem. It would be a problem. Alright, that's all of our arena stuff. You're under arrest? I've never heard of that. Never heard of that anime. Elysian Tower. Hey, that's appropriate since we got EH today. I'm not going to use her, but you know. I could if I wanted to. Bayonetta collab would also print money. I don't remember the characters for Bayonetta well enough. I never played the third game either. I could see it being popular. You know, back when I played the very first Bayonetta game, I was pretty into it. I had a lot of fun with it. But then, I don't know, that was a long time ago. And ever since then, I've kind of like not really been a Bayonetta fan. Like, not that I have a problem with it, but I don't know. It just hasn't made me like want to get another game. Prison School is peak. Dude, if they did a Prison School anime collab with Nikke, that would be insane. Black Phoenix? I have no idea what that anime is. Upote? Apate? Upote? Upo? TT. There's so many good collabs. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't realize... Bruh. Just walked into frickin' mirror container here. Was not expecting this. Dude, possibly the best soundtrack in the whole game. I don't know if we'll be able to beat this. I have no idea, like, how difficult this version is. Or really even if I'm at a CP deficit or not. Like, did not pay attention. But it kind of looks like we're shredding its health so far, so I think we're going to be okay. I don't have any, like, powerful sniper or deep or rocket launcher on this team, though, so that might be a problem in the second half of the fight. I have no electric units on my team. Ha! We lived through it anyway, though. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Ah! I forgot how that worked. I was not prepared. I'm gonna die from this. Because I couldn't use Rappy. Actually, we lived. Okay, alright. Dude, this thing is a joke. We failed the QTE and still lived through it. So, apparently I was overpowered. With 0 electric units, we, like, blew through that. Like, failed successfully. Cooked for this run? Yeah, apparently not. Alright, whatever. Easy stuff, guys. Easy stuff. Alright, let me turn this light on. It's starting to get a little darker. Just stumbled my way into victory there. I had no business winning that fight. Like, that was 0% skill. Fumbled at every opportunity. But we made it. That's all that matters. Alright, sim room. I must have spent a lot of time in this game. Well, I have been playing it since day one, so over 3 years now. You are right, sir. That is totally true. I have spent a lot of time. Yeah, what even are mechanics? We don't need those. Thought I was done for? Dude, I thought I was done for. Just hit 251. You come here for aspirational reasons? Hey, everybody starts somewhere. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Alright, custom modules. Hey, we started with 2. Can we get another one? Whoa, we got 2 more! Oh my god. Okay, okay. 4 in one day. We'll probably get another one from the box. That was kind of crazy. I'll take it. So, since I'm not going to build EH right now, check my testing video, my guide on EH if you haven't already. I'm going to take a little break from Snow White. She's still going to get refined more. But I'm actually refining Eve. which might seem random. But hey, I was always missing one attack line. I only had 3 attack lines on Eve this whole time. So I reset her boots and re-rolled and was lucky enough to immediately get elemental on line 3, which is a huge W. But I now have hit rate and charge speed on 2 lines, which is obviously really bad. So we're going to keep re-rolling this until we can get attack and critical damage. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, the only person I can cheat on Snow White with is Eve. But despite even when I re-rolled and I had better things on here originally, like Eve still stayed as my number 1. Like she just has too much of a head start on Snow White. So I don't think Snow White's ever going to make it to number 1. What's custom module and what's it used for? They are used for getting this pink gear that I have here. So it's called overloading. So in the later game, you'll get tier 9 gear that matches your Nikke's manufacturer, and then you can use custom module to upgrade it to this like tier 10 or overload this pink gear, and then you'll get extra stats. I have a whole guide video on it. If you go to my channel, my YouTube channel, it's one of my most watched videos. I have a whole overload guide. Check it out. Yeah, definitely a good. Now the thing that I'm actually limited here for is, well, actually hold up. Let me go see if I can open the box. Let me see if I can open the box. Good luck on the rolls, dude. I'm gonna need it. At least I started off with getting the elemental on line 3. Like that was pretty insane. The thing is, I'm actually more limited on locks because I kind of used a ton of them on Snow White. So, can I lock elemental? I can only do this once. Even though I have 7 custom modules, I can only do this once because I only have 1 lock. All right. Cinderella's still your strongest Nikke? I mean, that's a good one to be your strongest. Cinderella's quite good. I think she's in my top 5. Okay. Technically, it's possible to do this in one shot. We can get attack and critical damage. Attack and critical damage. It's funny how, like, my 2 favorite units, Snow White and Eve, want the exact same rolls. I mean, arguably you could say kind of most DPS want it, but especially for Snow White and Eve, they particularly want elemental, attack, and critical damage. Like, those are the most important things. Black line of defense coming? Oh my god. Get out of here. Honestly, I would feel bad about getting rid of a black line of defense. That would be a good CP buff. Like, if you got a black line of defense. Okay. Change effects. Pretty good, guys. Pretty good. It would have been better if that was on line 2, but we'll take it. We'll lock these, and then we just got to roll for critical damage. I mean, I don't know. So I think what I'm probably going to do is lock the elemental and not lock the attack yet. And I'll just keep re-rolling. And then if I get lucky enough to get, you know, attack and charge and critical damage at the same time, great. If not, if I re-roll and get attack on the second line, then I'll lock both of those and then keep rolling for critical damage. But for right now, like, this is like near perfect. Cinderella's hard to get? Yeah, for sure. Dude, I'm definitely having way better luck with Eve than I did with Snow White. I mean, I just went First reroll, which you guys didn't see, got elemental damage on line 3, and now the second reroll, I immediately added attack. Like, where was this luck when I was doing Snow White? Wait, what is the CP difference right now anyway? So I'm at 465,000 versus 441,000. And then what is the next one? Modurni is the next highest, 437,000. Black Shadow Scarlet, 436. Oh, and then Alice rounds up my top 5. Oh, Cinderella's a little lower than I thought. Okay. She's my 8th strongest. Can those equipments be taken off and put on other who rolls you get? No. So once you overload a piece of gear, it is on that unit forever. You cannot remove it. Have I got cubes equipped on both? Yes. Yes. They both have Bastion, I think. Or both Resilience. I don't remember. Let me see. We got Resilience on Snow White. And okay, Resilience on both. Yeah, they both have level 15 Resilience. Yeah, I mean, eventually, if we get more cores for Snow White, but that's, you know, Eve is 5 cores ahead of her, so that's, that could be another 5 years, you never know. Crazy how high your Drake is when you said you didn't use it. Yeah, well, so, a couple months ago I actually invested in her, but she wasn't invested for a long time, but now she is. I don't think I really rolled her lines that much. Let's see, I got attack and critical rate, charge speed, ammo and attack. That's fine. Elemental and hit rate and elemental damage. So decent lines, but definitely not like optimized. What do I have on her right now? Resilience cube on her as well. But yeah, it wasn't until recent that I actually like built her. Nikke doing Nikke things. Still no more stable than it was a month ago. Sorry guys, we'll start back up in a second. Do treasures come out of nowhere if the company decides to come out with one for any Nikke? Yeah, there's no particular, like, pattern to it. They just choose 4, and then we get the 4 new ones every, like, every 6 months or so. Your top 3 are Cinderella, Nayuta, and Black Shadow Scarlet. $602,000. Yeah, you're definitely a higher level than me for sure, and have more cores on your units as well. Dude, Lost Sector, it's definitely tiring. Like I said this before, I'm not even ashamed to admit it. Like I went through probably all the way to like somewhere in like the low to mid 20s. This says I don't have it all, but I have it all. It's just because I restarted it, so that's why it shows I don't have enough progress. But you can see that I claimed the main rewards. Anyway, somewhere in this range, I don't remember exactly, but somewhere in the like low to mid 20s, I just said, I'm done with this. I'm not doing this anymore. But of course I still wanted to do it to get the cubes. So I just looked up playthroughs and just copied it step by step to beat the last ones. So like the last, 8 to 10 sectors, I just completely checked out and copied. Although the last 2 that we got were super easy. And one of them here, where you just like do a quiz, you don't even have to figure out a puzzle. Fangor's the modern day Orifly. Alright, how are we doing on Union Raid? Should I do my attacks? Oh, we're on level 9. Alright, yeah, I'll attack Material H. Do I have a win team? Not that it really matters. Sure, let's do it. Can knock this guy out. Unless somebody kills it before I do, and then my attack won't even count. But that's fine. EH would be pretty good against Material H, by the way. Which is kind of funny. But, like, Material H has destructible projectiles and a lot of regenerating parts and summons mobs. So if anybody is going all in on their EH, it might be her time to shine during this Union Raid. Again, if you missed my testing video on her, went out earlier today, check it out. She's an interesting character, I'll say that. Alright, Porter. Let's attack this fool. You can go after Bivik? Okay, cool. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm just like, if you're, a newer player that's picked up EH, she'll actually have like a really good use case. But obviously, if you've got a stacked account, like, you're not gonna make your one team using EH, right? It's way too stacked. Alright, let's go plate. What's you weak? Oh, he's weak to water. Do I have a water team? I do have a water team. Oh, but I used Siren. We'll put in leader. Do I want to do mocks on stream? I mean, I don't know if that would really be, like, valuable to anybody, but I could. The thing about Union Raid is that with the newer format, it's, like, purely, like, DPS. You can just, like, full auto. I mean, I'm not saying, like, some bosses you still want a manual, but you know what I mean? Like, like, they're no threat. Like, they have zero offensive ability, which is kind of unfortunate. I kind of wish... I miss the way that Union Raids used to be. Bunny Aid burst screen is dope. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, Vic, finish it off. We got 3 more. real exciting thing is guild auction for Dragon Traveler. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of pulls for Dragon Traveler. I'm going to be pulling for units and equipment. So we have a lot of new stuff over there. Hydrate, hydrate. Welcome to all the lurkers. If you're watching on YouTube, consider giving me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Or if you're on Twitch, hit that follow. She just throws the phone away. Like, how many phones does this girl have? She just always whips out another flip phone. That's true. I have not set up any like things to do with channel points. I have like, I really need to like set up more things for Twitch. Gamble stream, pretty much. You had 2 full rounds of Halcyon summons? Dang. You really must have been hoarding. Open this. Can I level up? I don't think I can. I'm like close-ish, but not there. I think I have to level up quite a few times before I can beat the next boss, though. Oh, looks like Vic has one more to finish off normal raid. Nice. All right, we are officially done with Union Raid. I didn't mean to go to the shooting range. All right. So... I'm probably going to be attacking plate, material H, and rebuild fingers. Reporter, I don't know. It depends. I usually go towards the end, so it depends on what bosses are still standing, but I will attack plate for sure. So let's see. Mock battle. Oops, wait, I didn't mean to. Hold up. Did I manage to get the max union chips? Yeah, we just cleared all the bosses a second ago. So tomorrow we'll have hard mode. Okay. Hard mode. Plate. Okay. So, don't know. I might still want Siren on here. If I did that, I don't know. I could just... These are all the teams that I had from last time. Fangor's gonna hit level 2 Land Eater. Surely you guys are past level 2 by now. Yes, you'll just receive Union Chips whenever a boss is defeated. So like you guys are all attacking the bosses collectively. So whenever one goes down, you'll get more currency. Anyway, so here we'll do a little testing, okay? So we'll do a team like this. And then I will do a team like this. And then I'll do a team with like Privity and Helm and whatever off burst too. So I'm just going to find out what my best possible water team is. Where'd Helm go? There we go. Okay, so let me record this. I might as well. I will optimize doing my water team here. So we'll do some mocks for this. Okay, so the plan. What is the plan? We're gonna do Crown, Siren, and yeah, Fangor probably meant hard, I guess. That's what you're planning to do for tomorrow once level 2 is up. And I might not use Siren on this team. After I figure out what I do with my other 2 teams, I'll figure that out. But just whether I use Siren or Leader or Brawn, whatever, like, you know, it's just it's not gonna change anything else. So we're gonna leave Siren there for now. And let's see, Snow White, Heavy Arms. She's going to be on there no matter what. But then the other 2 slots could change. So this was my highest damaging team previously, but that's before Privity got her treasure. And let's see, Eleg. Oops. Eleg. I'm just writing my own notes. You guys can't see what I'm doing here, but okay, so the next team will have Privity there instead, and then the next one will have Privity instead of Helm, and then the next one will have Privity on burst with Helm being off burst. Okay. And then I'll record the damage for each of them. Yeah, but I think my Privity doesn't have great overload lines. So this is why you always do your own tests, because even though something might in theory be optimal, it's not necessarily going to perform the best on your account. And also, I'm not even going to quick charge here. Of course, in a real scenario, I would quick charge, but just to keep things consistent, everything's going to go up by the same amount if I did quick charge. So we're just going to see how this plays out. I don't think there's going to be any QTEs I have to worry about on this boss, so I think we're just going to like let this happen. But yeah, I think in theory, I think the ideal team is probably Snow White, Privity, and Helm, actually, I bet. But we'll see. I hate that it's like floating halfway off the screen. Like, that's super annoying. Like, I wish I could see what was happening. Get in our one burst with E-Leg. Dang, apparently we got some Patriot haters in the chat. There's been a lot of strong football opinions in chat recently. Yes, I believe plate has a core. Yeah, I'm hitting it with the red numbers. Okay, so we did 19. Let me write this down. So 19, 9, 4, 4, 5, 9, 2, 9, 7, 6. Okay, so we're going to take out Helm and put in Privity this time. Yeah. Yeah, in theory, this is probably the strongest team, but I expect this to be lower for me. But we'll see, we'll see. But I think this might be the optimal water team, assuming everything was like built perfectly. Yeah, we're going to use Dorothy as well. Although I have to say, for me, Dorothy performed lower than bursting with Helm. So I don't expect it to go super well. Especially this boss is like not super close, but we'll see, we'll see. Am I attacking with wind? I probably will. But honestly, since I'm usually like the last person to attack, it just depends on what boss is still left standing, Vic. Because it's, you know, as a union leader, I kind of just try to make whatever I need to work, you know, after I've made sure everybody got in. But I would like to attack with my wind team, yes. Yeah, typically I get the best results with one burst from E-Leg. Which it is going to be that time now. In some cases, you can burst with her twice, but I'm not even quick charging just for the sake of this test, so yeah. Dude, I can't even see the damage numbers because it's floating off of the screen. but like in some moments I can see like them flash up, and it does look like I'm hitting a core because I'll see red numbers every now and then. All right, so we did improve damage here. Okay, I actually thought my Privity was going to be subpar enough that this wouldn't be as good, but cool. Okay, so we got more damage this way. Oops. All right, so 20 billion, 338, 717, 365. Your E-leg sucks, you do more damage without bursting with her. Yeah, I mean, again, that's why you always gotta test your own stuff, you know what I mean? Because just because something's the best in theory does not mean it is the best for you. Which I think is a big problem for, like, really casual players or newer players. And, like, you know, they'll do, like, solo raid and just copy whatever the, like, top ranking person was and be like, hey, this should be the best team, and then their score is crap. And it's like, oh, why didn't it work? It's like, well, because your units weren't necessarily what they needed to be, you know? And, like, obviously, sure, if you're copying the highest ranked person, your damage is going to be lower. But you could still potentially get better damage than you are getting if you just figure out what's best for your account, you know? All right, test number 3. Yeah, 3.5 anniversary is the next base event. 60k gems saved up? Nice, you're prepared. Yeah, it should be like beginning of May. Ugh, I'm hunching. We need Ingrid for April Fools. Dude, I'm sure we'll get something cool. Shift Up never lets us down on April Fools. November 4 is the 4th anniversary date? Yeah, I mean, that sounds right. That's why I said 3.5 will be the beginning of May. Fangor could be right. It could. The event could actually start on the 30th of April, though. Like, we don't know the exact date. Like, it's just up to them. Call it Tactical Fool's Day. We could even throw in a Ludmilla, because in theory she could be buffing us, getting us more core damage, but I'd be really surprised if that was the best. But we can do a quick test with her too. just so we've fully explored all of the water options. And you guys can have a complete picture on like what's the best water squad. Alright, this one was the worst, but it was almost identical to the first one, where we did Snow White, Helm, and then E-Leg off burst. This was extremely close, so let's see. Like, this could just be like variants. Like if we got like 1 or 2 more crits or whatever. 8, 4, 6, 0, 4, 1, 3, 3. Okay. So the next squad, check out that damage, guys. Next squad, we will put Helm. Oops. I'm gonna swap them. Off burst Helm and on burst Privity. And we'll see what this looks like. So after this, we will try putting in Dorothy. But I expect damage to go down, because last time I tried it with Dorothy, I was doing better with using Helm. And if Privity is doing slightly more than Helm was, then I doubt Dorothy will do more, so we'll see. But it depends on the boss. We'll see what happens. Dude, I love the sound effect from Snow White shots. Alright, what do you think, guys? Is this going to be higher or lower than when we had E-Leg? So we already established that Privity probably does more damage than having on-burst Helm, but is Helm a better buffer or is E-Leg a better buffer? What are your predictions? We got 10 seconds left. Will this be our new highest score? I don't think it will. Okay, again, extremely close. Like, all of these results have been, like, extremely similar. There's, like, we're really going for optimization by like trying to like split hairs between all of these. But anyway, so we got 19, 820, 364, 623. Okay, so this is actually our worst run. This is the weakest one we did. But they're all like extremely close. Like the one that, like the biggest gap between our worst run and our best run, it's only 400 million, which I mean sounds like a lot. It's significant, but like between worst and best of the 4 runs so far, the difference is only 400 million. And most of these are within like 30 million of each other. So we're really like splitting hairs here. Oops. And I think the reason for that is just that such a huge percentage of the damage comes from Snow White herself, that kind of like whatever you do around her doesn't have that big of an impact. Okay, so our best one was oh whoops, wait a minute. What happened to Helm? Helm? I got rid of her. There we go. Okay, so if we're gonna try Dorothy in here, we can put her in here, and then our better buffer was Eleg compared to having other people as the buffer. Okay, so where's Dorothy? And then we'll drop in Eleg. And unless there's something a lot different about this boss from the last round, this one should not be super great compared to the rest of them. Bro, where is Eleg? Burst 3, Eleg, where are you at? Is she an invalid? Oh, I already used her. That's right. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so I don't expect this to be the new record, but we'll see what happens. Dorothy, Eleg. What about Miranda Rouge? Possibly. We could try it. We could try it. I definitely have my doubts on that, though. But we can try that as our last test. Yeah, we'll try it with Privity after. We'll try it with Privity after. We're going to do all the combinations. And then we still have to try Winter Ludmilla as well. Forgot if Crown or Blanc is better for Miranda Rouge. Yeah, I don't know. I would say probably still Crown. But I actually don't know. If you use Crown elsewhere, then Blanc is second best. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're probably pretty close. All right, again, not a huge difference here. But this was our worst run. This was our worst one. So 19, 5, 7, 3, 805, 496. Yeah, this was the least damage, but again, these are all very, very close to each other. Okay, so now we'll take out Eleg and we'll put in Privity as the buffer. And hold on a second. I'm going to go turn on a light really quick. Okay. So let's start this battle. So you guys say Privity is a better buffer for Dorothy than Eleg. It makes sense. So our damage should go up here. I want to say this will probably be like our third highest damage. It's really hard to predict though, just because they're all so extremely close in damage. Who are we hoping for next summer outfit pilgrim is? Who makes the most sense? I'm trying to think. It's like another summer pilgrim like Dorothy. I'm going to say Rapunzel. I'd be down for a summer Rapunzel. Summer Grave. Dude, Summer Grave would be pretty cool too, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's been too soon to Nayuta's release. Probably not Nayuta, but she'd look good. A Nayuta clone? I mean, honestly, canonically, that one would make the most sense. Should we grab code manuals now from the code manual box or save it? In chapter 13, you're trying to level up leader's skills. I mean, if there's a specific unit you're trying to level up, then just like open them now for the level, for the element that you need, right? If not, I mean, you can just save it unopened, so then you choose what element you need when you actually need it. It's true. Rapunzel couldn't really work in the story right now if they're trying to make it, like, canonical. And we got... Okay, this one was actually good. This one was our second highest damage. So this one was just behind Snow White Privity Eleg. Flashback Beach Party Rapunzel? Yeah, dude. I'm here for it. Okay, so if we're going to use what's her face? Yes, Fangor. It was, yeah, 20.8-ish. Okay, so let's go with Ludmilla. All right, so this is kind of a dark horse. I don't really think this is going to go well, but just in the interest of being thorough, we'll put Winter Ludmilla as our off-burst buffer for core damage. And then we'll just use our other two highest damaging units from the other tests. And we'll see how this goes. They do flashback events. It's totally true. So it's definitely possible they could do a flashback with Rapunzel for our summer unit. I kind of like that idea. The more I think about that, the more I would totally vote for that. Or flashback Haran. That would be pretty cool too. Summer event will be sometime in the summer. Probably like July or maybe mid-June. Alright, so in theory this should be our lowest damage. But watch. Let's see if that core damage comes in clutch here. We just like surprisingly get like massive damage. The end is imminent. Again, it's still not that much different. Like, you could run any of these teams and, like, you'd be fine. Alright. 586 002 520. So this was our second worst damage. But this did more damage than the Dorothy E-Leg combo when we did Snow White, Dorothy, and Off-Burst E-Leg. But again, they're all extremely close. Like, I don't know if this was valuable to show you guys, but hey, now you guys know that you have 8 different water teams that you can use, and you'll be good to go. All right, we'll do one more with Miranda just for like shits and giggles. I don't expect this one to be the best, but we'll see. I mean, the thing is, like I was saying, so much of the damage just comes from Snow White. Whatever you do around her, just it doesn't have that big of a like percentage impact. You know what I mean? Okay, so if we're doing Miranda and Rouge, Miranda, hello, there we go. We'll do this, and I assume Privity is going to be the best person to have in here because Privity has. Like, maybe it would be Dorothy. I'm pretty sure Privity is going to be the best person to have in here. Because Privity has proven to be the better DPS in pretty much every situation. Except when we did Dorothy having Privity be the buffer. But obviously, there's no room for Privity to be a buffer. So she's going to be our DPS. And the crazy thing is, I mean, water is solid all around. Because, like, we did a bunch of different teams here. But, like, we didn't even touch Quincy, who is also going to be, like, really good. So, like, if you don't have one of these units, you could throw Quincy, and she's going to do, like, really solid damage for you as well. Alright, so for this one, it was Snow White, Rouge, Privity, Randa, Crown. And we could put Blanc in there instead of Crown, but just for the sake of consistency, we'll go with Crown. Oh my gosh, I messed it up. You guys are totally right. This was going to be like a totally wrong test. I was like, brain was on autopilot. We can't have, let's, hold up. We got to move these around. So we're going to do this. There we go. All right. Let's try this again. Mock battle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, wait, hold up. I was typing something. Crown. That's not how you spell crown. Here we go. Crown. Move my columns over. All right. We're 1 minute into it. If this is my highest damage, honestly, that would be super cool. Like, I'll be happy if this is. Just because it's, like, more fun to be all in on Snow White. If this is, in fact, the highest one, then we'll run it again using Blanc instead of Crown, just to see what difference that makes. Alright, and the results are... pee poo poo. This was our lowest one. This is the first one that's like significantly different. Even this is not like crazy different, but this is the first one that dipped down into the 18 billion mark. This one is noticeably a little bit inferior. But it's a fun idea. I'm glad we tested it. It is something that you can do on... you can do something similar to this on solo raids more, because then you're splitting up more of your water units, right? But for Union Raid, you can really go like all in and do like the best things possible for an element on like one single team, right? So yeah, 18.338. Our next lowest one was using Snow White, Dorothy, and Eleg did 19.573. So we were doing 1.2 billion more even with the next worst one, you know? You say this could still be the play? I mean, I doubt it, because what am I robbing, you know? I mean, I guess, like, sure, if we used Blanc there, then in theory I'm freeing up Crown to be on another team. It just depends on what elements you're attacking, I guess. But I think just going all in with the best possible water stuff, with that being Crown, Siren, Snow White, Heavy Arms, Dorothy, Privity. That was our highest damage. Or no. I mean, that was nearly the highest damage, but actually the highest for me. Crown, Snow White, Siren, Privity, Eleg. They're all very close. But yeah, it's going to depend on your account. Everybody watching should use something like that. One of these teams that we tried. If you're attacking water. If you're attacking plate and using a water team, then use one of those things. It's still... I'm not sure if I'm going to use Siren on this team. Siren might go on a team that has more MGs. It depends what other elements attack. So, like, if I use a fire team and an iron team, I might put Crown on one of those teams. I mean, Siren on one of those teams, just going to have more MGs on it. Where's Eleg? She's invalid. There we go. Yeah. I see what you're saying, Fangor. Yep. All right, so I think we're gonna do one pull on the normal banner. I have a couple blue tickets. And then we will switch over to Dragon Traveler. This is what my wish list looks like. We are still trying to get our absolute unit here. And then I don't have what's-her-face to skip her banner. Once I get max limit break on Grave, then I'm going to swap her out and put original Snow White on here, but that might take a long time. Showing Orange Spark. Tactile upgrade Yunhua, please. I've been trying to get this for what seems like forever. It's a big fat nothing. Okay, anything to open here? Last minute things to do. I think we are good. What happened to EH? I was going to end with her on screen. I lost her. There we go. Alright. Dragon Traveler time. Let me make a post really quick. Alright, we have a lot of cool stuff to pull for Dragon Traveler. What's up, Maximilian? Welcome to the stream. You will get to see my new Dragon Traveler wallpapers. It's a pretty cool update. They give us so many new quality of life features. All right, Vivian, my favorite. That's definitely the best wallpaper in the game so far. All right, let me collect some mail. Collect some of these. Dude, this... I don't know why they put this in the game ahead of time. I wanna do the things, but oh well. Looking forward to having Venus in the game. She's definitely like one of my big anticipated units. Big anticipated units. Like one of the best supports healers. Like I think even in the Chinese server, like she is still pretty much the best sustainability character there is. The Hellvale date scene. Dude, I almost added her. It's a really good one. I almost added it. Raid Day and Dragon Traveler is rough. Brain is going to be fried. Yeah, there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. I actually really like Oberonis. Fenrir's is pretty good too. Okay, I think we cycled through all of them. Guild auction in progress. Oh, I can actually get some things. I will... I will auction these. Stay away from my shards, please, guys. It's never gonna work. Hellvale's skin looks amazing. Dude, Hellvale's original design looks amazing too. But yeah, the skin is really good. I did see the time and end game that people were talking about on Discord. Yeah. I have not played it. Summons. New characters and stuff. So we have our new treasure event. So we'll be doing a bunch of potions for our new gold clover thing. But we also have new limited banners. So rerun on Ifrit, rerun on Marylis, and rerun on Gabrielle. And a never before seen Hellvale right up. Hellvale is already in the game, obviously, but she never had a banner before. So I'll try and give you some quick recommendations. I think Hellvale is good, and she's definitely helpful for sure on the Otherworld team. She's a really good tank. But I just don't know if I could justify pulling for her because she is on the standard banner. I think, it's just hard to justify using gems to pull for her. But she is a good unit. Gabrielle, a ridiculously good unit. However, for me, I think she's the lowest priority because I do already have her on 3 purple stars. And Sanctum is just not like my main team. Also, I love the milestone things here. Getting this Hellvale animated profile picture would be great. And then Marylis is one that I and a lot of people skipped. I think Marylis is probably the worst of these 4 units. Now, that does not mean she's terrible, okay? I think she's probably most useful on the green team because there are a ton of good blue units. And I think you just want to have all the units, right? Like, never skip a unit. So I would always get at least 1 copy, and then you can use them in the balanced modes. Particularly for, like, Trial of Fire, where it, like, gives them... You don't even need copies, right? Like, it'll just give you all of them. So, I'm going to get a Marylis, for sure. Ifrit, I'm actually going to pull more copies of Ifrit to juice up my Ifrit even more. I currently have her at 1 red star, but I actually want to get her even better. So my personal plan, now that I've kind of told you just, like, what I think of these banners in general, my personal plan is to get 1 copy of Marylis, and then ignore the Hellvale and Gabrielle banners and actually pull multiple Ifrits. So we'll see how this goes. So let's get Marylis first. Also, I believe this pity is shared between these 4 banners, because technically it's the same banner and you're just selecting a unit. So let's try it. I have a healthy stash of gems. The new update with the affection stuff gave us a ton of gems. So we should all be pretty stocked up. All right, Marylis. Can we one-tap you? She's the only unit I don't have in the game. All right, we did not one-tap her. Let's try it again. Didn't get her on the second one. But we can see we have progress here and we have progress here. We'll grab our pink stars. And then we can do draws to hopefully get something good. But we'll do that at the end. We'll do that at the end. Got to plate dinner? All right, thanks for hanging out, Vermouth. Enjoy your dinner. You're so gem poor because of basketball reasons? That's fair. You're sitting at 9K. How? Dude, I was sitting at 63. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know. I don't know how I have so much more. All right. So let's do another one for Marylis. I really hope I don't have to do 5 pulls for her. It's kind of looking like it might be, though. This is our 4th multi. Hey, all right, there we go. We got her. At least we didn't pity. Join the revelry. 6-armed serpent Marylis. A cool unit. I love her design. She's pretty cool. Collect our stuff here. All right, so we'll come back to this in a second. Where's she at? Marylis? Hello? There she is. So let's upgrade her, or unlock her subclass. And let's see, what does this do? When dealing damage, inflicts an additional attack equal to 26 of attack, adaptive damage, or after taking cumulative damage equal 50% of max HP, immediately gains a random attack stat buff. Marylis can heal, right? I'm pretty sure that's like her thing, right? Oh no, she sacrifices it right, but then she restores it. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go for this subclass. Oops. This one, because she could hit this multiple times. So let's go for that. Think champion is better? Could be right, but I feel like this, I don't know, it seems fun, like this would fit her kit. Okay. So we'll just activate it in the Luminary Lumidex, in my Luminary Pokedex. So now I do have all of them filled out. Truth be told, I will probably very rarely even use Marylis. Only in the, like, the balanced modes or whatever they're called. But I'm glad that I have her on the roster now. She hits a ton of times, like she does multi-hit kind of things. I see what you're saying. Okay. So back to our summons. Okay, so we got our Marylis. Now we're going to pull for Ifrit. And I don't know how deep I want to go on this, but I do want to get a couple copies of her. The thing is, I have gold slimes, so I can afford to, pull half of what I would need. You know what I mean? And Ifrit is my favorite unit. Well, like one of my favorite units. And definitely my strongest DPS. Gotta catch them all, yeah, for real. Denata? We're halfway through this. A good star rank to stop on Ifrit is honestly at 1 red star. That's why I have her there. Because that like really makes her pop off. Above 1 red star, I'm really just kind of going for more stats. Like obviously getting to diamond would be best, but I've already hit the important milestone for her. And I actually stopped at 6 purple stars previously, and then I had to like farm to get her up there, which was unfortunate. I should have immediately, on her first launch, I should have gotten her to that red star. Gabrielle is honestly worth to go all the way to diamond. Oh yeah, she is. She is. Gabrielle is an insane unit. It's just I can only afford to go in so many directions, you know what I mean? But yeah, Gabrielle is kind of busted. We're going to go all the way to pity on this? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's get 5 of these. And then we'll do them one at a time. Gabrielle is a mage, yes. Bro, we're going to pity. Boo. That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's do some of these. Let's do some of these. Skin Emporium. I would definitely like to get this Hellveil one. Alright, draw. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I choose what I want here? I wasn't expecting that. The smart thing is probably to go for the golden clovers. What do I do? You'd say you hit pity on like 90% of banners. I mean, considering pity is only 5 multis, like, that's fair. F1 is back. That's right. We have our first race this weekend. One of your 2 teams in most content is basically Gabrielle wiping the enemy in 10 seconds. Yeah, that checks out. Okay. Golden clovers are the intelligent thing to do here, but I'm going to go with these coins. It's only if you want the Hellveil skin. Yeah, I know, I know. I feel like I kind of really want... maybe I shouldn't get into that collector mentality. I really like Hellveil's normal look, to be honest. Like the black is kind of cooler in a way. This is tough. This is tough. I need 60 to get the skin. I do. 7 clovers will trigger you because it's an odd number. Would that ever work out? It's never going to come out evenly. It's never going to come out evenly. That is going to be annoying as hell. I'm fighting demons right now. Dude, I am. It's true. It's true. Alright, alright. Gotta take a drink of water. Because what, it's 60 clovers to buy a thing, right? So you're going to end up with what, 63 clovers? That's going to be annoying as all hell. It is always going to be some stupid odd number. Although, actually not. Because yes, from the point of view of collecting our 60 costs Calamity Halkins, but you can buy other random things for lower amounts. And eventually we will be buying other things beside the Halkins. Like the materials to level up the Calamity Halkins. How much are they? How much do you buy those little star things for? Can you guys double check for me, somebody in chat? How much do those cost? Is it 5 clovers? Because you can just buy those little upgrade stars. But I don't remember how many clovers it costs. Don't buy them. I mean, eventually we're going to want to buy them. Like, you know, this is way down the road. But I'm just saying, like, at some point, we're going to buy them. Because we'll have bought everything that we can get. You know? I mean, it might be like 2 years from now. I'm just saying, at some point, we'll have all the things. I am committing to this. So, yeah, I'm thinking years. Yeah, I am. It's true. It's true. As a content creator, I gotta think into the future. Watch the game probably hits EOS before that even happens. All right. I'm going to say that even if I don't get the skin this time, there will be skins in the future that in theory I could use this on. And we're just going to gamble. Hopefully we can get there. If we don't get there, hey, you know what? It was entertaining. And gacha games are here for the purpose of having fun. So we're just going to take the renewal coins. All right, so let's draw again. Like, who knows if we'll even get renewal I said that word, coins ever. But we'll see. We'll see. What is this? Collect 60 shards to forge a divine crystal used to enhance illuminary divinity. Darks1231 is following on Twitch. Thank you for the follow. I don't know what we do with this yet. Of course, we're getting all the low things. Hey, this is a good one. This is a good one. Cool, cool. Okay. So, we're gonna go to star upgrade. Quick star a bunch of these. And then, where's our Ifrit that we pulled? And we're gonna give her a slime. I got slime, so we're gonna give her one. I don't think I have the fodder. Oh, I do. Okay. Alright, so let's do this right now. 2 red stars. Sweet. And then I don't have enough fodder right now, but that would take me to 3. If I pull at least 1 more of her, I'll be pretty happy. Guild auction ended. Did I win stuff? Oh, I got the 2 Athena shards. Okay, I did not get the Ares shards. Did Vic? Did you buy the Ares shards? That's fine if you did, but cool. I got 2 discounted Athena shards. I'll take it. So six Athena shards for me. We won't use that yet. Codex upgrade. Oh yeah, I'm saving the purple units because I'm upgrading the purple units. So yeah, I won't use them as fodder. Because I gotta level this guy up. Okay, so let's keep going. Oh, I gotta redo my oath thing because I took an archer out. There we go. Alright, let's try and get another Ifrit. No, you're broke. Somebody else took the Ares shards. Okay, alright. Oof. How do we get this? Oh, I have to reach 6 red stars. I see, I see. So this is just like, because it's not really her banner, it's like, this would be where you get like the skin and the banner and whatever, like for the whole event for new units. So it's sort of like another way of doing that. I see what we're saying. Okay. Let's do some more gambling. Alright, we got some costume shards. You won the grand prize. Would you like to enter the next round? Sure. Hey! Nice. Doing the single summons worked out. Gotta do this. There we go. Now I can do this. Star upgrade. Alright, find our other Ifrit. Give her a slime. Okay. I'm going to stay here for now. So I'm going to be able to get 2 more... What? 2 more? 3 more stars on her? I feel like I'm getting kind of low on gems. So we're going to leave it at that. Oh, while we're doing this, why don't I go into here and like do this in the background? Because now we're gonna do the potion refinement or whatever it's called. Your phone restarted stream back a bit, and you thought you were having deja vu. That's hilarious. What did we get? Did I get a new avatar? Oh, because of Marylis. You happy with your Gabrielle avatar? You don't feel like you want another one? Yeah, I mean, that's fair. It's totally understandable. I mean, she's like your main unit too, so... I don't have any of the animated ones. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, we failed immediately. Okay. Well, let's do this one. I think we'll stick with that formation. Start. By the way, someone was mentioning that Lancelot is actually a girl. I saw that because she has like a different skin. I just saw that yesterday. Okay, so let's start making some potions. Nice. Ooh, we got something new. A tea party fork? Feels like this is from like Beauty and the Beast or something. Oh, nice. Got some advanced mandrake. And some more of those. Quick star up. What does this do? What does the fork do? HP up? Okay. Shard conversion. Do it again. Yeah, Lancelot's voice is a female, yeah. Nice. Let's do one more. And okay. Apparently, I got stuck on the tower again. Ooh. This is a big one. Big win. Sweet. Sorcery Chess Bishop. Non-competitive mode. Magic damage up 10%. Dude, that is amazing for Ifrit. That is super cool. Damage up 10%? That's huge. And I can start up right away. That's pretty sick. Got Hades shards from the world auction? Nice, congrats. Okay, we're gonna leave him at level 4 for the moment. Dude, I don't know how I'm ever going to get these. Like, I've never gotten a single one of these. I don't know if that's like an incredibly rare drop. And like to synthesize, like you'd have to be crazy to do that. Because like the gold ones are already hard enough to get. So I don't know, getting to plus 10 is going to be crazy. Okay, let's see if I can do this auto in the background. Yeah, I can probably leave it like this. You have to synthesize them? So it's impossible to get them? Are you sure? That's going to take so many gold mandrakes to synthesize. Alright, so we've made it to this, almost to a third milestone. We've made it past the second one. I bought the discounted potions, but not the normal ones yet. Nice, Lone Syndicate got 6 Hades shards. Very nice, very nice. Glad you guys are winning. Yeah, 100 gold to get 10 of those, it's crazy. And it's already hard enough to get the gold ones. Are you sure it's impossible to pull the red ones? Like they literally don't exist? They don't seem like they're on the list. Wow. Dude, that is brutal. that is brutal. Okay. Let's do some other ones. Let's do some other ones. Let's do some soul elixirs. Oh, sweet. Ooh, we got another good one. Blade Finger. Okay, I'll take it. That's a pretty good one. That's one that you can get in the store, actually. That's a good one. That's a good one. And since I can get him in the store, that means that I'll be able to build him up. He's the counterpart to the Cloak Trickster, right? Because this does... I think so. Yeah, just like attack percentage up based on the amount of chapters you've cleared is pretty insane. Fangor says the upgrade is worth it. You've already gotten your Black Dragon to plus 10. Wait, can we star anything? No? Okay. Alright, where are we on the event? Alright, we've gone up 2 more milestones. Okay, let's do some mercury potions. 50 of them. $50 more. Ooh, we can star up our succubus. That's nice. Rabbit Herald is new. Warrior block rate plus 50. Alright, well that's not amazing, but that's fine. That's cool. We'll take it. shard conversion. Alright, where are we at now? Okay, not that far. The blue ones don't give you much progress. Oh, he finally failed on that. Okay, let's do some fate potions again. One more fate potion. Yes. We're getting some pretty good pulls here. Sorcery, Chess, Knight. Passive effect, Arena Mode, Attack plus. Okay, I don't like the ones that only give you arena bonuses, but hey, something that gives an attack buff, I'll take it. I mean, it's a new SSR, so that's still cool. Dude, we're getting such a big CP buff from this. What is this? Oh, dispatch. Collect my dispatch. Thank you. Oath. Buff. Okay, we're nearly to that one. The second to last one. Yeah, it does increase your account power, it's true. It's always good to get new Halkins, even if it's not like a Halkins effect that's particularly applicable to you. Hey, Venus is big news, Vic. Run it back and play it again. Okay, I think we're going to use fate potions. We'll just go all in on our fate potions. Why do I have... Ooh, we can use this now? Alright, well, we're not going to use it yet, but that's pretty cool that we completed that. A select Halkin. Okay, our last 10 times fate. Then we'll use some soul elixirs. Ayo. Arena mode physical damage. Okay, alright. I'll take it, It's another arena specific one, but hey, it's increasing damage. That's a good effect. You just got an SSR. Very nice, very nice. What does this little candle do? Tea Party Candle. Mage crit? That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll upgrade this. We'll get it at least to 4. Let's see, quick star up. Oh, we can star up our new thing already too. That's cool. I guess I had fragments of it. My best DPS units aren't physical damage, but eventually we'll have like good physical damage. Alright, how close am I? Kinda close. Did that get me there? I don't think it... Oh, it did. Okay. Cool. We are done. We got our gold clover. We made it all the way around. And we got 2 of these. So that's pretty cool. Not a bad run at all. So we got 24 to get a little bit closer to our pumpkin night. Yeah, I actually did that almost perfectly. Look, we're only 2 points into the second round. Nice. Okay, so protagonist, Hawkins, shard conversion. So if I wanted to do this, item synthesize, so I could get 5 of them. I need what, 15? Bro. Alright, well, I'm not going to do it until I have enough to do it completely. I mean, I could convert my blue ones into purple ones, and then my purple ones into gold ones, but you're losing resources every time you do that. It says it can you can obtain it through the Halcyon refinement, but it's not on the probability. But it says this is a method you can get it from. Interesting. Lies. Okay, so is there anything else I want to upgrade in here? I think I just got to save because I want to max out my Black Dragon. Should I star upgrade him right now? I'll get plus 38 crit. Let's do it. Two-star Black Dragon now. I've been pretty lucky on these events. Yeah, I have been pretty lucky on these events. That's true, it's true. Can't deny it. I'm tempted to level up my blade fingers, but I think I want to save, I think. Would it be worth it? I have a ton of blue ones. Maybe I should refine some of these. Because 4,880 blue ones, like... Okay, how about this? Okay, before I do that, let me get everything to 4, because there's a few of them that I've never done that to. Oh, star upgrade. Star upgrade. Sure, okay. So yeah, increase my crit resistance. What does this guy do? Arena mode, magic damage immunity. Sure, we'll star upgrade you too. Because like a lot of these arena mode ones, I just didn't upgrade at all. But I have a ton of blue ones. So after I get them all to +4, then I'll see what I have left and maybe I'll start converting. Arena mode, magic damage. Okay. Arena mode, physical damage immunity. Star upgrade. Our Tea Party fork. HP. This one's nice because it's universal, so I want to level it up anyway. So I'm using it like up to the point where I have to use the purple ones. Warrior block rate. I mean, this is so hyper specific, and I'm not super into block anyway, but sure. At least it's on all modes. It's not like arena only, so. We'll do this. And I think that takes all of my purples up to +4. What do I have down here? Okay. Do I want to bother leveling these up? Arena mode attack. Alright. What else do we have? What is this? Arena mode defense. Free account power. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, yes. It's just I'm trying to think if I want to use them to convert. You know what I mean? Just gonna sublimate all these fools. HP. This is a universal HP buff. Okay, we'll do this. Non-competitive mode HP. Sure. We're kind of getting low. Like, I don't know if I'm going to have stuff to really, like, convert things. Arena mode physical defense, arena mode magic defense, arena mode HP, non-competitive mode physical defense, non-competitive mode magic defense, penetration. Well, I could upgrade that. HP, penetration, physical defense, magic defense. Okay. We'll get that to 4. We'll get this to 4. Yeah, I guess we'll just finish these like as much as we can. We're gonna get close. Do this penetration one. HP, and that's all the stuff that we can do. Because I'm not gonna use the purple ones on these guys. Okay, so here's the thing. Do I use purple ones on this guy? Blade fingers? Because this is really good. Or... where can I go to the refinement, the conversion? It won't let me see it. Let me see. Maybe if I go to my backpack. Materials. Is it in materials? Synthesize. Nope, that's not what I want. This one. Synthesize. So if I want... is this worth it? So 100 to get 10 of those. And then 10 of those to get 1. So I'd have to do 1,000 of these. No, it's not worth it. That's not worth it. Okay. So I'm going to hold on. I'm going to use my purple ones. I'll only convert the gold ones. Alright, so let's go back to protagonist. Wait, yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously it's kind of cracked, but like, I don't even have enough. Even if I converted all these to gold ones. Yeah, I couldn't even get the black. So I'm just going to wait. Once I get enough gold ones without converting my purple ones to gold ones, then I'll do it. Alright, so Blade Fingers. I think he's probably the best of all these, right? I mean, this is good. I don't know which is better. I'm actually not sure if Cloak Trickster or Blade Fingers is better. What's a good amount of potions to have for this? Well, I wasn't keeping track. But if you go back and look where I started, you can see that I used a bunch of them. I want to say I used like 60 of these Fate ones, and like 80 of the Soul ones, and almost 200 of the Mercury ones. Like, go back and check and see what my total is. And that took me almost through exactly. Like, that took me through exactly what I needed. Because now I'm left with 9, 9, and 64. So subtract that from whatever my total was when I started. Yeah, 270 purple potions is one full round, sure. But, and then I don't know how much it's worth on, I mean, I guess we could go do the math, but I'm not going to do the math. But it's going to change, obviously, depending on what color potions you use. But I used a combination, so you can kind of judge by that. Let's see, let's go back to Halkins. All right, I think... I think maybe Cloaked Trickster is better. Because this is giving me bonus damage, you know, like an actual damage upgrade. Whereas this is an attack buff. Still very, very good. But I think this might be the best. So we're going to upgrade him. And we're not going to use these because I need to save these to synthesize for my dragon. Okay, and then I will upgrade Blade Fingers twice, I think I can. Yeah. Okay, dude. Big power up. Big power up. So let's go back to adventure. Where do we get? Okay, we only passed 4 of these. Fangor dropping knowledge on how many potions we need. Nice. Okay, so we'll block the tiger there. And... probably keep these as is. Let's go. Oh, we are getting obliterated. Okay, I need to focus on this bull guy. Think we can get the win. It's gonna be close, but A little bit of manual, I think, got us over the hump. There we go. Yeah, we got this. Is there Gabrielle that went... Yeah, Athena went down quick. This is going to be rough. I don't know if I can beat this boss. I don't know if I can beat this boss. Just have to do the best we can. But I'm probably cooked. Yo. Okay, hold up, hold up. I was just gonna restart. I thought I could delay Gabrielle's attack, but apparently not. She just started taking massive damage, so I just gotta overdrive with her immediately. I think here is probably good. And then we'll go through everybody with Apollo. Dude, the silence is rough. Dude, there's no way. There's no way I can do this on my own with just my Gabrielle left versus their boss, Gabrielle. 1v1 right here. Oh, Vivian saved us. Ah, dude, if we could have killed their dragon right there. Okay, maybe? No. No. Oh. Okay, okay. Dude, the overdrive from Gabrielle is just so punishing. Alright, let's go back and try this. Since apparently we weren't able to auto a single round of this, that's kind of hard to believe. What's happening here? Dude, it was so close. Dude, sometimes when I'm looking at these fights, I'm like, there's so much going on. It's hard for me to even, like, focus. I think we're gonna... Ugh, I don't know, that genie's really annoying. But I think we're gonna make it through this. Like, Scheherazade plus Anubis is kind of the ultimate stall team. It's super annoying. But I think we're going to make it through. I must have just gotten unlucky on the first time we autoed. You just hit floor 206? Dang, that's crazy. Okay, I'm going to see if we can auto this in the background, and let's do some of our PvP things. We've done everything else. Oh, can I level up resonant stuff? I can. Warrior. Okay, there's no Cloud Clash today. We can do this. Alright, so we want our weakest to fight their strongest, and then our strongest to fight their second strongest, and so on. Lose, win, win. That's how we want it. And sure, we'll take another one. Oh, this doesn't even matter. We're going to crush them. Triple win right here. $170 on Elemental. Nice, nice. Fangor, our resident whale over here. 209 on 2 of them. Okay. This one might be a closer one, but we should be able to get the win here as well. Alright, we get 1 extra attack. But we'll only do it if there's like a good opportunity to get +3. Otherwise, I'll just save it. Maybe. Let's see what this looks like. This is kind of 50-50. I don't know if I could win this or not. Let's see if there's a better target. Oh, this one should be. Okay, I think we can win this. Yeah, good thing I didn't go for that last one. There we go. I don't think there's anything here, right? Yeah, okay. So now you have Points League. You got stuck on Sanctum today? To be honest, I have not pushed them like as much as I probably could have. I've definitely slacked off. Like, I'll retry things a few times, but then I definitely don't do as much as I probably should. Because there have been some days where I'm like, I only passed 3 levels? Eh. Ooh, this is a really strong opponent. We're probably just cooked no matter what. Doesn't really matter how I arrange my units. They have way more CP than us. But actually, it looks like we got lucky to block their Fenrir anyway. But there's no way. They're way too strong for us. Yeah, okay. Dude, Fenrir's sound is super annoying. It's totally true. I don't know why she's the most annoying person ever. Yo, they like the snake ladies. Okay. This will be an interesting matchup. Not a lot of people run the green team. And they're cooked. You always play with the sound off because of Fenrir? Dude, she is very annoying. It's totally true. Her chaining her overdrives is so good, though. It's kind of crazy. Digging in the couch cushions for Gabrielle gems. This person, I didn't check to see what their CP was, but it must have been a lot lower. Alright, we got 2 more. Still fighting that elemental tower in the background. Dude, having that feature is a lifesaver because this game has a lot of dailies. Oh, I chose wrong with where to put my guard. We might lose because of that. Oh no, I've been frozen. Ooh, okay, I think we reached a turning point. We maybe will get a win. No, we're gonna lose, Dang, I had hope for a second there. I was like, we killed Titania, we can break through. But we're not gonna 1v3 this guy. Well, I guess it was 2v3, but yeah. Now it's 0v3. Alright, we got 1 more. Oh no. Another person with like way higher CP than me. Well, we'll do the best we can, but I don't think it's going to be very good. That was actually way closer than that had any business being. Like, I nearly got there, and they were way stronger than me. Okay, did we reach a milestone on adventure? No, we did not. Okay. Unfortunate. We did get oath upgrades. Can't do resonance upgrade. Okay, so the only thing we have left is our basic arena mode, which I am just going to sweep. Nice. Arena coins. I try to refresh in between. I don't want to just keep, like, sweeping the same person over and over and over again. More arena coins? Okay, cool. That is it. Good stream, guys. Good luck on the rest of your Union raids for Nikke. Good luck on your polls for all the new characters and banners we have here in Dragon Traveler. Check out my EH testing video if you haven't already. It was kind of fun. I did a little test with her versus D, which was kind of silly, but honestly, one of the most comparable units. So, yeah. Hope you guys have a great night or morning or whatever time of day it is for wherever you're at in the world. And I will catch you guys in the next video or stream.